A few weeks ago, YouTube demonetized a bunch of my brother's videos. My brother's a YouTuber and he's a family vlogger. So he and his wife,
also known as an asshole,
and their 4 kids, like, they have a YouTube channel. It's great. You should go subscribe.
No, you shouldn't go subscribe to that. Don't subscribe to YouTube family vloggers, okay? Don't do that.
And it's a wholesome channel, like,
nope.
very ad friendly, very.
That's the point. It's very ad friendly. Why are you telling me to go subscribe to a family vlogging channel that's ad friendly? Why do I care if your channel is ad friendly? This is eye opening.
Very, very wholesome. There's nothing bad on that channel ever. Like,
except your kids being exploited. I'd say that's bad. That's bad, right? Yeah, that's bad. You're wrong. Whatever your name is, Colleen or shitbags.
Sometimes on my channel, I'll cuss or, like, there'll be inappropriate things.
Don't cuss, okay? You shit ass. Cussing's for losers.
Like, their channel is clean, clean, clean. Like, the cleanest of clean.
No.
They want their content to be able to be watchable by anyone of any age, and they want parents to feel safe.
They want you to, because that's where the big bucks come in. Exploiting children for children to watch. So when the comments got disabled on YouTube, it shut down the ability for a lot of people to comment, which took away a lot of the engagement in the algorithm.
And their kids watch their channel, so everything on their channel is very clean.
We get it. It's clean. Stop.
A bunch of their videos got demonetized of my nephew Parker, who is 5. And they were like, that's weird. And then all of a sudden, we found out that there was, like, I guess, that were looking at videos of kids online and, like, preying on children online.
And then she should say, which I don't know what she should be say, and you know what? That freaks us right out. And so we took our kids off YouTube right away. We did that because, man, we found this out and it's been proven. Oh my God. So what would my brother do? He did the smart thing to do, as any parent would probably do if they found that out. They took that content off right away. Good for you, brother. Let's hear what she says, though.
Disgusting, horrible, awful behavior. And they were, like, commenting, like, gross things that parents would comment. Disgusting, and we need to figure out a way to stop this.
Oh, yes, thank you. She has a solution. Well, can I just give you a little bit of what I think you should do? Take it off so they can't have it. That's how you do this. That's how you fix this, okay? You take it off so they don't have it. That's a good solution. Let's see what her solution is, though.
So I was thinking YouTube would try to work on a way to stop this. Now let me prep.
They did. They took the comments off, and they didn't go far enough as far as I'm concerned. They took the comments off. So what she's saying is, I wish they would do the thing that I would like them to do, not, demonetize my brother's videos with his 5-year-old in them.
Big advertisers who give YouTube a lot of money to put their ads in front of videos like this one, they found out that there were pedophiles online writing comments on some of the videos of children. And they were like, peace.
And they should have. And I would love to reward those companies with my business. If a company said, man, oh, this is problematic. There's maps commenting on these family vloggers. We're out of here. Hey, company, if you've done that, you have my business because you're standing on values that I agree with. Awesome. That's how you vote with your wallet. You can reward companies who do good things too. You don't just have to cancel people, but you can reward companies.
Don't want our ad running before a video that has comments from. So YouTube, in my mind, the right thing to do would be to find the people commenting these gross comments about children, figure out who posted those comments, see if they can, on the back end, figure out where those accounts were created, because they can do that.
Yes, I agree with her here, okay? But 2 things can be true at once, okay? Stop putting your kids on there so these people can't find it, and find these people and find their addresses, find out who they really are, because they can do that. They can both do that. Both things work here, not one or the other. Both work in tandem to combat this. But here's a logistical issue. YouTube already is terrible at flagging people. I get porn comments on my video all the time. These Asian ladies who are like, love you, hearts, and they put a timestamp and they're like, come follow me, and they're all like gross. I report them instantly, and they're coming back in droves. These are bots, people. Maps are in the hundreds of thousands or millions of people. This is what we're going to uncover today with our bombshell. Okay? We know that they're being followed by hundreds of thousands of men in the uppers of 30-year-old and higher. YouTube could do all they want and they can try that. They're never going to be able to combat it. The only way to combat this for real is the abstinence of this content. Truly. But if they do catch somebody doing that, YouTube should be responsible enough to find that person, report them to the proper authorities. I agree with that.
Like YouTube can, see where the account was created, how the account was created. I'm assuming they can. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that as a fact, but I would assume that
They can, but the logistics are almost impossible. You'd have to hire 4,000 people to do that. And they could, because they're worth trillions of dollars. So yes, they could, and they should. But the logistics are insane, right? It gets hairy because YouTube makes a lot of money off these channels. So it's very nuanced and it sucks.
I think there might be content in it that like. Now here's the reason that's an issue. There's a lot of reasons it's an issue.
The only reason it's an issue is that you put your kids on there and you don't have to. That's the only thing you have to say here. Here's the issue. They're right.
I want to keep children safe.
Let's hear this before I get upset, because I'm upset.
That is my top priority. My top priority is not, I could possibly not make money on a video, or they're going to take comments off of my videos. That sucks for me. My top priority is keeping children safe. I have a baby.
So then we have the solution, family vloggers. It's so simple. If that's your top priority, put your money where your mouth is. Take the content off so they can't have access to it. You're never going to eliminate that section of our public. They always sit in hiding and waiting, and they always find the next way, which we're going to uncover today. They are not going away, okay? They've been around since Bible times, since day one. They're not going away. So the only way is the abstinence of the content. Is the only way. I don't know how more clear I can be about this shit. Mind-blowing that this is not just the answer she's about to give.
I would do anything to keep him safe.
Would you take down your content? Nope, because it's still on your channel, bish.
And I would do anything to keep all children safe. So,
I hope she says I hope she says that. So then what we should do is if the statement she just said was correct, I will do anything. Then the one thing you could do that's in your control is to take off the content. That's in your control.
Complaining about videos getting demonetized or the comments taken off is not me being like, man, it's not fair for me.
Except that what's this whole video is about.
Me angry that is not a solution to this problem, because people were coming at me because I was complaining about this and saying all you cared about is the money or whatever, YouTube's trying to keep these kids safe. No, they're not, because I can't believe I'm talking about this in a video because I feel like I'm going to get backlash for it.
Let's hear it.
But I care more about the safety of children than anything else, and that's why I'm talking about this.
And you're projecting, and we all know that you care more about your paycheck because you just said this is your job. You care more about your paycheck than you care about your kids. That is proof because your kids are on your channel.
Demonetizing videos that have kids in it that a predator would find appealing, that a watch and be excited about and be gross about. By demonetizing those videos, all you're doing is helping.
Let's hear it. How?
Because now it doesn't have to sit through an ad to.
What? How does that help? Are you serious right now? So are you suggesting that these maps and these predators should at least pay for the privilege to watch your kid in a compromising position? At least let them pay for it by watching an ad and giving us money, YouTube. Are you serious right now? You cannot be serious. I gotta hear the rest of this shit.
Watch a child and get excited. Now can watch a video of a kid and prey on a child and watch a video and be disgusting about a child, a victim, this child
that you're putting out there. You're creating the victim, asshole. You're creating the victim. It's your child in this. Let's not forget it's your child and your nephew and niece that you're talking about right now. You're the one putting them out there to be victimized.
As a victim of someone doing a disgusting thing, and now they can watch it with no ads, and they can't comment, which means there's no way to find them. So if they can comment, you can go to that person's profile and at least have some sort of clue of
she can't be serious. She cannot be serious about this. Again, I'll tell you another way that they're doing this. And she's sort of right, but oh my God, this is such a simple solution, lady. Just take your shit off.
who they are, where they are, and get them.
Is she suggesting also that leave it on there, leave the comments on so you can use my kids as bait to trap maps? Are you f***ing kidding me? Do you know how dangerous that is? Guys, I can't believe I'm listening. I cannot believe this person. She seems smart to me too. What the f***?
Support them. But if you don't have comments, now they can watch them ad-free. So now there's not a pesky little ad to watch before.
I can't I'm hearing.
Or they prey on children. And they can't comment, so there's no way to find them. So now they can watch children in peace with no ads and do their nasty thing on children on the internet, and the children are not safe.